We're back with another top barters video, this time for level 3 traders. You've worked hard to get your traders ranked up this high, so let's see what kind of offers you could take advantage of. Keep in mind that some of these barters may be locked behind quests. Alright, let's get started. Number 1. 4 Diaries for a level 5 Korund armor from Prapor. Up until now, getting your hands on high-end armor has probably been a huge struggle, but this barter will allow you to soak up a few more bullets than that level 3 or 4 armor you've been wearing so far. Diaries are relatively easy to find in safes, filing cabinets, and hidden stashes. And if you only have 2 or 3 of them, you can get them off the flea pretty cheap. Number 2. 2 hot rods and 2 Marlboro Cigarettes for a 30-round pack of 5.45 BS ammo from Prapor. Hot rods and cigarettes are easy to find and cheap on the flea, and 5.45 BS can reliably go toe-to-toe with even high-end armor. With top-tier ammunition harder to find than ever, this barter is an easy choice for this list. Number 3. 4 Shampoo for 1 ETG Stim from Therapist. With the injector's case now in the game, stims are more useful than ever. And the ETG, or green stim, is a lifesaver. When you're extremely injured and don't have time to patch yourself up, this stim will regenerate your HP to full in just a few seconds. This barter is extremely useful and gets sold out fast, so pay attention to when Therapist restocks. Number 4. 150 level 17 or higher dog tags for an items case from Therapist. You'll definitely want a couple dog tags cases for this one, and it might take some time to achieve, but items cases are worth their weight in gold. I like to use the regular items case to store headsets, helmets, or anything else that doesn't have a specific container made for it. Definitely a great barter to know. Number 5. 1 boss cap and 2 leather caps for a Thunderbeast Ultra 5 suppressor from Skier. The Ultra 5 suppressor has excellent stats, but it can only be obtained via the flea if you don't use this barter, and it can go for 60 to 80,000 rubles. For less than half of that price, you can buy the items required for this barter. Number 6. 6 black diaries and 6 green diaries for 1 intelligence folder from Peacekeeper. This barter has been changing a lot recently, and getting more expensive, so I almost didn't include it on this list. But intelligence folders are needed for hideout upgrades, as well as needed for high-end scav case payments. If you buy all of the components from the flea, you won't be saving much money. But if you find the diaries yourself, you could make use of this barter. It really depends on what the price of the diaries are at the time, so check beforehand to see if you'd be better off just selling the diaries. Number 7. 9 level 25 or above BEAR Dogtags for 1 GP-NVG from Peacekeeper. If you like night raids, this barter is extremely useful. GP-NVGs are the best in the game, offering the clearest image and the widest field of vision. But they are very expensive, and not available on the flea. And even if they were, they'd probably be 250,000 rubles. BEAR Dogtags are a bit more uncommon than USEC, but once you get 9 of them that are high enough level, this barter is a no-brainer. Number 8. 8 level 15 or above BEAR Dogtags, and 8 level 15 or above USEC Dogtags for an RSASS from Peacekeeper. There's a ton of useful barters for gunsmith quests, but I wanted to include this particular one since so many people are stuck on Gunsmith Part 6. You can't buy the RSASS on the flea, and finding them is extremely rare. So this barter might be your only shot at continuing the Gunsmith series, making this barter extremely good. Number 9. 8 motors, 15 wires, 4 broken LCDs, and a phased array for a weapons case from Mechanic. This barter is better than ever, as the extremely OP loot on Lighthouse has kept phased array prices very low. Lots of players can find their stashes clogged up with all kinds of guns, so having cases to put them in is extremely useful. You can also acquire multiple weapons cases for a later thick weapons case barter later on, making this barter one of the best in the game. 10 Poxeram and 6 KEKTape for a labs entry card from Mechanic. If you haven't noticed by now, many of the best barters offer items that can no longer be found on the flea. If you like to run labs, you'll need to get your hands on as many keycards as possible per trader refresh. Start saving up your Poxerams, which can be found everywhere, and make use of this barter. As an honorable mention, check out the other barters from Mechanic level 3 and see if there's anything that looks useful to you. He has a lot of pre-built guns, and depending on which types of loot you like to save, some of them might be useful to you. He also has several barters for gunsmith quests. Number 10. 2 gold chains and 3 Majaica coffees for 1 Gzhel level 5 armor from Ragman. As I said in the beginning of the video, getting your hands on level 5 armor is more difficult than ever. Gzhels and Korunds aren't the best armor vests in the game, as they both lose durability quickly, but there's no denying that they will keep you alive longer than almost any level 4 vest. Not only does this barter get you level 5 protection, but it's also pretty cheap. Number 11. 4 Bleach and 2 Shampoo for a TV-110 plate carrier from Ragman. This is one of the most classic Tarkov barters, so if you don't know about it yet, it's time that you do. For a handful of easy to find and extremely cheap to either buy or craft items, you can get a solid level 4 armored rig that has a huge storage space and excellent repairability. Due to how good this armored rig is, it will get looted often, but since this barter is so comically cheap, who cares, just go get another one. Number 12. 1 sewing kit and 2 Cordura for a Strandhogg plate carrier from Ragman. For around 70k, you can get another solid level 4 armored rig from Ragman if you purchase all the parts, or craft the Cordura in the hideout and it'll be closer to 50k. This armored rig offers solid level 4 protection and it's extremely cheap. Another honorable mention here. Take a look at the other barters Ragman offers at level 3. There's level 4 and 5 armor pieces here that, depending on how much loot you've hoarded, might look enticing. Okay, moving on. Number 13. 15 propane, 10 fuel conditioner, and 15 dry fuel for a Red Rebel climbing axe from Jaeger. This almost doesn't need any explanation for why it's good. The Red Rebel is a must-have if you like to run reserve, and now with a new Red Rebel extract on Lighthouse, this barter is better than ever. Number 14. 10 Sprats, 10 Aquamari, and 10 Squash for a FLIR equipped Nerf gun Saiga 12 from Jaeger. I'm not really sure who at BSG decided to design this gun, but for just a handful of food items, you can get your hands on a powerful thermal optic, as well as a goofy shotgun. The barter is almost exclusively used to obtain the FLIR, but I guess you could load the shotgun up with some flechettes and run around factory with it for the memes. This barter is sold out quickly, so you will have to camp the refresh to make use of it. As always guys, I highly encourage you to look over all the other barters that the traders offer, even if it didn't make this list. I sincerely appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos, and I love your continued support. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm Jeff with EUL Gaming. Good luck out there.